YouTube. Man, if you're watching this video right now, you are definitely spending some downtime with DeMille. Man, I hope y'all are having a fantastic Monday today. It is almost Christmas time, man, and guess what? Some of you all are going to be getting some really cool gifts like the one that I'm getting ready to show you, which is a review of the Arcade 1-Up Marvel Superheroes cabinet. Man, you are really going to love this. I know I do. Anyway, before I get into this, if you're new to this channel and if you like the content that I produce, don't forget to hit like and subscribe. Share this video, hit that notification bell. Man, I think you just might be notified every time I produce a new video on this channel. Now, we're not going to waste any time. I'm going to go ahead and get into this Arcade 1-Up Marvel Superheroes cabinet. In case you're not sure what an Arcade 1-Up cabinet is, this is basically an arcade that you can have in your home, man, that allows you to play those classic games that we used to play back in the day, like Galaga, Pac-Man, Joust, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Mortal Kombat. And the best part about all of that is there are no quarters. You can play as long as you want, unless you want to charge somebody quarters to play your arcade. But hey, you didn't hear that from me though, I'm just saying, but you can do that, but you know, hey, that's on you if you decide to do that. Anyway, the cabinet that I have is the Marvel Superheroes cabinet that contains Marvel Superheroes, X-Men Children of the Atom, and the Punisher. Now, Marvel Superheroes and X-Men Children of the Atom, those are fighting games. And so what I'm gonna do in just a moment is I'm gonna show you a brief playthrough of all of these games. Now, the Punisher is a 2D side-scrolling game. So think about Final Fight, think about games like Streets of Rage, games like that. That's pretty much like what the Punisher is. It's a side-scrolling 2D fighting game. Honestly, I was hoping that they would have probably put Capcom versus Marvel instead of the Punisher, because the Punisher is not really one of my favorite games on this cabinet, but it's okay. The other two are fantastic, and I'm a huge fan of those fighting games from back in the day. So a little bit of information about the Arcade 1-Up. So you can get these, man, for around $200. The riser that I have is about $100. Now here's the thing. You really want to get the riser. Well, it's really up to you, but I would get the riser because it makes the arcade taller, because the arcade itself is 44 inches tall. That's without the riser. With the riser is 13 inches, so you're adding another foot to that 44 inches. One thing about the risers too is that they make custom risers. Now, I may end up getting one of the custom Marvel Superheroes risers. They are really cool. But if I can't get it for a good deal, I may not, because the one that I have is nice. One thing that I really like about the Arcade 1-Up is how close it is to the actual arcade that used to be back in the day. Especially the Street Fighter arcade cabinets, you can really see the buttons and just how realistic they look, as well as the joystick controls. It really looks fantastic. And another thing that I really like with this particular arcade cabinet is how they have the artwork from what looks like the Marvel Infinity War comic book or the Infinity Gauntlet. They actually have that all over the main panel where the joystick buttons is. And I think that looks dope, man. This is a really nice touch to this arcade cabinet. But the setup time, man, was super duper easy with these. It took about 30 minutes to put the riser up, and it took about maybe an hour to put up the arcade cabinet. And guess what? All you need is a screwdriver. It is that easy. It is super duper easy. So with that said, I'm gonna go into some gameplay and show you how this looks when you start it up and you're playing the games. I'm just gonna spend just a little bit of time on each game and wrap it up. So check it out. So I'm turning on the Arcade 1-Up Marvel Superheroes cabinet. One thing you'll notice, man, this thing really starts up fairly quickly. And it is just a really cool device, as you can see. Really cool animation right when you start it up. And so you get this splash screen, this pretty self-explanatory. And first game I'm gonna start off with is Marvel Superheroes. So probably just gonna play just one round just to keep things moving pretty quickly. All right. Let's see, who am I gonna choose? I will choose Wolverine because I'm pretty decent with him. And I'll just do normal. So as you can see, man, the graphics on this are pretty much just like, they are the exact copy of what was in the arcade. Man, look at that. I have got to learn more of these moves on here. But it's not that hard, man. And one thing I can say about the controllers, the joysticks, they feel really, really good. The buttons, they feel exactly like the way that they did in the arcade from what I remember. And it's pretty cool, man. It's really awesome. I really enjoy it. I mean, the graphics are good. One thing I can tell you too is that the volume, you can adjust the volume as you need. Like you can do that on the fly. So the volume can get really loud. Then you can dial it back a little bit if you need to as well. All right. Oh yeah, baby. And you know the cool thing about this is, man, all right, so cool. So that was one round of Marvel Superheroes Spider-Man. So I'm gonna go ahead and go to another one. We will go to X-Men Children of the Atom. I'll play a round of that. Probably choose somebody else. Hadn't really played a whole lot of X-Men Children of the Atom just yet, but I played a little bit. But again, you know, graphics are pretty much just like Marvel Superheroes. So we're just gonna go straight into this. And this time I'm gonna get somebody different. Now this one I haven't played a whole lot, so I know you can unlock Akuma on this as well from Street Fighter. I have not been able to do that just yet, but I'm going to keep trying. I have tried and tried. Funny thing is, this guy looks like Silver Surfer, but this is Iceman. I've never played with this guy. So if it looks like I suck with him, it's because I do. I've never played with him before. So a lot of the moves are kind of like Street Fighter. What you used to do Street Fighter back in the day, a lot of the controller motions and things like that. Yeah, I suck real bad with this one. You can tell that I don't. Oh, yeah, I suck on that. All right, cool. So that was X-Men Children of the Atom. Now we're going to go to the Punisher. I'm just going to play a few seconds of that real quick. This is a game right here that I'm not really crazy about, but they put it on here. This is the one that I don't play at all. But some of you guys may like it. You can choose either the Punisher or Nick Fury. Looks like I chose the Punisher. Now, what I don't really care for about this game right here is that it doesn't make use of all of the buttons that you have. You only can use the, looks like all you can really use is the low punch buttons that are on the controller. And, you know, pretty straightforward. I mean, it's just, well, I take that back. You can use, let's see, looks like a little cutscene there. You can use, okay, so you can use medium punch to jump. High punch looks like it does nothing. Medium punch jumps. Low punch you can shoot, or in this case, you can punch or you can shoot, use the gun. Let's see, low kick does nothing. Medium kick does nothing. High punch does nothing. Or high kick does nothing, excuse me. Dude looks like Ryu over there. You can tell he was probably inspired by Ryu. All right, so anyway, that's pretty much that. I'm gonna go ahead and stop it right here. So that was my review of the Arcade 1-Up Marvel Superheroes cabinet. What did you guys think about this? And do you have one of these already? If so, let's talk about it. Post your thoughts down in the comments below, because I know they have so many of these. There's Mortal Kombat, there's Pac-Man, there's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. And I'm really curious what you guys think about these Arcade 1-Up cabinets, because I might add another one at some point. Anyway, man, it is Christmas. It is almost Christmas. I hope you all have a Merry Christmas, man. Enjoy this time with your family and friends. Look, remember, you can follow me on Twitter @DeMilleHunt. If you can see this video, man, you are truly blessed. Enjoy this Christmas, and as always, What are you gonna do in your downtime? Peace. Subscribe.